Let me give you a simple question. What's 1 plus 1? 2. It's 2. I know this, and you do too, because we learned this easy addition problem when we were young. It might have been hard at first, but it got easier. And now, we can answer this question without even thinking. This is what grit is. I wonder something. I wonder, how can two kids who have a similar education, similar upbringing, and similar opportunities in life end up having such different results in school? Well, the answer is that one of them succeeds at what they attempt, and the other fails. This is the difference that grit makes. In the past, I've seen kids in my class who are super smart, and then they receive test scores and break down because they got a low score, or at least lower than what they were expecting. This is because they have been told in the past that they're a genius at math or English or any other subject, but they never really had to work hard at it. Little do they know that no one's good at everything, and one day, I guarantee it, they're going to come across something and be 100% lost and not know what to do. Sometimes, you just have to know that you're not going to be the best at everything. I've always been told that there will always be someone out there that's smarter than you, stronger than you, and braver than you, and that there's always someone out there working harder than you are. I just wish that these kids who thought school was just easy would realize that they had to put in that little bit of extra effort to practice or study, so that they didn't have to feel upset because they knew the answer on a test but still got it wrong. Research shows that the best way to learn is to push yourself a little harder than what's comfortable for you. Grit is setting your mind to something that's a little harder than what you think you can do and actually going beyond what you thought you were capable of. Grit is not based on talent. When a student thinks that they can do something harder than what they're used to, they will try harder. And ultimately, they'll be successful. Do you know how to teach grit? It may seem overwhelming, but grit can actually be taught. Most researchers agree that the best way to teach grit is through something called growth mindset. If your student tells us or herself something like, "I can't do it," or "This is too hard, I give up," they need encouragement. Instead, they should be telling themselves that they can do it and that they will succeed. And guess what? Eventually, they will. So, instead of listening to them tell themselves they'll fail, help them learn to tell themselves to succeed. Here's some examples of growth mindset. Instead of saying, "This is too hard, to give up," try saying, "This is a little bit harder than what I expected, but I'll give it a try." Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "This is something that I haven't mastered yet." Instead of saying, "I keep making mistakes, I'm not good at this," try saying, "Mistakes help my brain grow, so I'll keep trying." The first way of speaking is called a fixed mindset, which is the opposite of grit. You know your student has grit if they're struggling on lessons in school, and possibly they even fail, but they keep trying, no matter how many times they fail. If they keep trying, no matter how many times they fail, they have grit. If a parent encourages their student at a young age to have a growth mindset, by the time they reach 2nd grade, they will think they are capable and be able to persevere despite any obstacle they encounter. According to researchers of grit, if you feel good about what you accomplish and feel even better when you improve, you build grit. So, what's the key to success in school and ultimately in life? Grit. Next time you face a challenge, don't give up. Tell yourself that it may take some time and effort, but that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to.